Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry with...
I'm Abe.
We're from BoLS, and today we're taking a look at some of the new Sylvaneth model kits that came out. We've got the Endless Spells here and the new Awakened Wyldwood.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are actually some pretty cool kits. If you want to see their rules, they're actually in the boxes, but also online. You can go to their product page on gamesworkshop.com and pull these up, and all the rules are free, so go look at those.
That's my favorite price for rules.
Yep, $3.90 free, man.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and bust these open and take a look at the actual models, though. Which one do you want to start with, Abe?
Let's start with the woods.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, here is the new Awakened Wyldwood set. This box, just pop it over. Yeah, we've got the instructions. Which,
all right.
Again, these are brand new models, and yeah.
Now, are these replacing the wood set entirely?
That's a really good question, Abe. Sort of. So I don't know if the old Citadel woods are going to be back in stock, or if
they've been out of stock for a while.
They've been out of stock for a while. I don't know if those are coming back or not, but I do know that you can use those woods as Awakened Wyldwoods now with these rules. They function very similarly. There's some rules how to use them. We're not going to get into them, but basically, if a model or unit is inside the woods, it can do some funky stuff.
Right.
So that's the basic gist of it all.
And so rather than like the old set you can see where it's 3 woods on a base, 3 trees, this is 3 kind of independent trees.
Yeah.
That stand alone but form a circle together.
Correct. So they form a big circle. I think they look a little bit easier to play with. I don't know if you've had any experience with the old Citadel ones.
Right.
But those leaves could be a little unwieldy.
I mean, it does look like these were made more with playability in mind, because the old ones, you could pull them off the base, and a lot of times that's what ended up just happening. You had to pull them off the base. Whereas these ones with these big open areas, you could put a unit inside of them without having to pull them off the base.
And when you actually play with them, you can kind of see here on the box cover, the base of the model, they're these kind of crescents, and they form kind of a circle. Yeah, and then that's determines kind of like if to borrow an old rule, like area terrain.
Yeah.
Anything inside of that area can get affected by them and do some stuff. But yeah,
look at the detail on these.
Yeah, the bark is insane.
These are wild, right?
Yes, with a Y.
Oh.
But yeah, let's take a look at each sprue. There's 3 different sprues.
They're pretty weird.
Yeah, weird wood.
Yeah.
But you can tell, just look at the amount of detail on the bark and stuff like that. These are nuts. They have skeletons in the base, if that's not creepy enough for you. But yeah, they just tons of stuff going on here. The insides of them are hollow too, so if you are one of those crazy people that likes to do stuff with LEDs, more power to you.
Oh yeah, you could really give them like a spooky glow.
Seriously, you could drill some lights, drill some holes and put some lights in there. Hey, that's on you though.
That is pretty cool. I'm interested to see, because they are more freestanding, how sturdy they are once and like stable they are once set up. They look like the crescent probably makes them pretty stable.
Yeah, I can see that. And another thing too, I want to point out, again, looking at the top of the box, the leaves are up a lot higher on the model than they were before, so you can actually reach in there, hopefully not snap those off.
Yeah.
But speaking of leaves, there's 2 sets of sprues.
We're not going to leave these to last.
Hey, I mean, kind of. No. There's 2 sets of sprues for the leaves. Again, ton of detail. They have a slightly different attachment mechanism, I want to say.
Right, because the old ones are just like stuck on top of the branches.
Right, and they still have some of those type of leaves, but these actually have the branches that go out to the leaves. So if you use like a plastic glue, you should get a nice solid weld there, so they hopefully won't snap off.
It'll probably stick better. The downside to this, just to be upfront, is that you can't build these leafless, right?
Correct.
The old trees did have the advantage if you wanted to build a set that was like a winter set or like a dead tree set.
Yeah, or a really creepy set.
Right,
yeah.
You could build them without any leaves.
Yeah.
Just the bare branches. I guess these are magical trees, so they're always evergreen.
Hey man, they're awoken.
They are. So
yeah, the Awakened Wyldwood.
You couldn't really. I guess you could like go in and fill in all the holes, but then you just have like these burnt trees almost without any branches on them. Which if you wanted to make that a hobby project, you could.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good point. You probably could, using some wire and green stuff. If you're one of the people that wanted to do it, you could make these leafless trees.
Leafless trees.
It would take a little work.
Or just branchless burnt trees, right?
Yeah,
just
totally.
Fill in those holes. But yeah, it's not as easy anymore.
And I do want to mention, I just got to zoom in. The amount of detail on these leaves is insane. Like, each one of these trees, you can see I know it's kind of hard to see from the camera, but those are all individual leaves that you can paint and go nuts with.
Yep.
Like, I know there's going to be some hobbyists out there that are going to just go crazy painting up all of these leaves. If it were me, dry brush. I'm just going to dry brush the crap out of these, because that would be an insane amount of work to try to do like an edge highlight on all these.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get two sprues worth of leaves. You get the main tree set here too. But that's everything in the Awakened Wildwood. Let's go ahead and pause real fast and then take a look at those endless spells.
Ooh.
All right, let's pull these out of the box.
It took us like forever to open these. I feel like it's been an endless time.
Hey-o, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah. You see that?
All right. Something to note. All right, that's everything in the box. So first off, you get two bases, a big oval and I guess it's a 50-60 millimeter base.
Yeah.
Then we've got the instructions, again, black and white. They come with the rules. Again, if you want to see the rules, they are online, available for you.
Yep.
And then we've got the two sprues.
Let's go ahead. You might be questioning why there's only 2 bases when there's 3 endless spells. Well, you can see this guy's got his own base. He doesn't have a base.
That is the Glade Worm, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Glade Worm has his own base. Pretty insane looking model. There's a 2-piece part there. Man, that reminds me of like a D&D.
It really is like a purple worm or
like
something.
Like a purple worm, yeah. I would paint that purple now that you mention it.
I think you should.
I think we should. Hey, that might be happening soon. Anyway, here's the endless spells. Again, crazy amount of detail on the tree itself. That is the Vengeful Skull Root.
And you can see that the tree is very similar to the Awakened ones. Like, it's the same type of tree, it appears.
Yeah.
It's got kind of the same detail.
Yeah.
This is clearly one of those who has, like, gone crazy or whatever.
Yeah, the bark is almost identical.
Right.
Exactly. The style, not the actual. The style is almost identical. And the
root system, even though these roots are, like, pulled out and floating, the roots kind of look very similar.
I just want to focus in real fast, too, just to show you how much more detail, again, on the roots. There are skeletons, and if you remember, we just saw in the Awakened Wildwood, there are skeletons on those bases. So, again, to Abe's point, this looks like an Awakened Wildwood that has literally just uprooted itself angrily.
I'm extra awakened now.
I'm so awakened, I'm floating, and I am full of the angries.
My third eye is open.
Right? It is a pretty crazy looking kit. More leaves, tons of detail. We've even got the Spite Swarm Hive here, which is just a crazy base. It's got like that same like the hive look. Remember from, I think it's Drachia, one of the special character with all the hives, the beehives. Right. That's essentially what we've got going on this bit right here. So really cool stuff. Yeah, just really cool looking endless spells. What's strange to me is a lot of the other endless spells came with a colored plastic that it was this just dyed plastic essentially. This is not dyed, obviously. This is just dark gray. So I don't know. I don't know why they didn't dye it. Maybe they couldn't pick a color. But gray works.
Gray works, yeah. What's interesting to me about these, compared to a lot of the other endless spells, not all of them, but a lot of them, is that these almost don't seem like spells, right? Like, these almost seem like these are just like some things that live in the woods, and the Wood Elves have called them. Like, it's not,
maybe it's not a spell so much as a summoning.
Yeah, right. like they're like, no, like this tree is angry. Like, oh, I mean that seems something that Wood Elves would always have.
Yeah,
right. Or like
Sylvaneth, here we go. Just gonna summon angry trees now.
I got some spice. Well, yeah, that seems fair.
Seems
or this worm that lives in the woods, it's eating you now.
Totally.
Yeah, like those all, summoning them seems pretty, like, they don't seem necessarily obviously the floating tree is magical. But,
sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
but the worm could totally be just a big worm. And
the tree doesn't seem like a spell. It's like a summoning or an enchanting or something.
Right, an enchantment. Right? It's magical, but magic adjacent. Maybe. Right.
It's not the same as like this ball of fire that's floating around.
Right. No, I get it.
There's a physical presence to them, it seems.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Well, that's everything in the Endless Spells box, and of course, a look at the new Awakened Wildwood. Pretty cool stuff from GW. Both of these are out. By the time you watch this video, they're probably either in stores or up for pre-order. Yep. But yeah, go check them out for your Sylvaneth forces. I'm AdamHarry.
I'm Abe.
We're from BoLS Souls. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. check out more videos. And thanks for watching.